It's a really strange time to be a Trinbagonian. I used to be able to look at international conflicts and wars from a safe distance, never really thinking that the day would come when there would be a war brewing, a conflict brewing on our back step. It's really, really hard, I think, for the average person to understand what's going on right now in this particular time. We're being fed a lot of conflicting stories, especially online. All of this reminds me of something that I witnessed in nature when I was living on the northeast coast of Trinidad. So one evening we were walking towards the forest and saw a tarantula kind of coming towards us. But as we got closer, we saw this tarantula was carrying some prey, like a big wasp that was kind of, iridescent and from certain angles in the sun, like metallic blue. Beautiful creature. And we thought, wow, okay, the tarantula is going to eat this wasp for dinner. As we got closer, however, startlingly, it became really clear that it was the little wasp that was actually carrying this huge tarantula somehow. And the tarantula was not moving. And I just couldn't believe what I was seeing. The tarantula was carried by this little wasp into kind of like a hole in the ground. And I was so stunned by what I had seen in nature that when I got back home, I wrote about it on social media. And somebody who was an expert in local wildlife saw it and responded, "Oh, you've met the tarantula hawk wasp." And the wasp, in spite of its size, has one of the most powerful stings of any insect. And if it stings a human being, apparently it's excruciating and it lasts for a long time. And it's able to paralyze an entire tarantula and take it back to its nest or whatever and keep it in an almost zombie like state and feed on it for a very long time. And it was just amazing to me because it becomes really clear that sometimes your idea of who is the prey and who is the predator is based on a lot of preconceived notions. And it's only when you take a closer look, maybe do your research, that you really figure out what's going on. And I think it's more important than ever for us to understand what is really going on. And I don't think I have all the answers to that, but I would encourage everybody to take a closer look, especially in matters that will potentially affect them, their future, their country, their children's well being.